At the direction of New York State, the Westchester County Health Department is ordering an estimated 600 people to self-quarantine after a second person in our area tests positive for coronavirus. Right now, the 50-year-old father from New Rochelle is being treated at New York Presbyterian Columbia University Medical Center in Washington Heights. He worships at Young Israel of New Rochelle, which has now been closed. Anyone who attended services or events at the synagogue on February 22nd and 23rd must self-quarantine. CBS 2's Tony Aiello has been following today's developments and is outside the synagogue right now. Tony.
Dana, you can imagine how disruptive this is for this faith community in the north end of New Rochelle. A quarantine order will scramble work, travel, and school plans for hundreds of people. This New Rochelle synagogue now at the center of concerns about the spread of novel coronavirus. The state ordering Young Israel of New Rochelle to halt all services for the foreseeable future. And everyone who attended services on Saturday, February 22nd, and a funeral or a bat mitzvah on Sunday, February 23rd, must self-quarantine until at least March 8th.
As more cases develop, the quarantine function will expand. That's just a logical expectation.
The county executive says the 50-year-old New Rochelle man sought treatment at Lawrence Hospital in Bronxville in late February. What first presented as a straightforward respiratory condition did not improve. The man was transferred to New York Presbyterian Columbia, where the coronavirus diagnosis was confirmed. He's in serious condition.
The family of the individual who is receiving medical treatment in New York City right now, that family is quarantined in their home.
The county executive says the man is married with 4 children. 2 are in Israel. 1 attends Yeshiva University in New York City. 1 is a student at SAR High School in Riverdale, which closed Tuesday and did not respond to requests for comment. As word began to spread in New Rochelle Tuesday morning about exposure in the Jewish community, the Bethel Synagogue preschool closed as a precaution.
My daughter was pregnant. So we're a little bit concerned. My grandchild goes to Bethel, and that was closed today. You know, we're concerned, but not panicking.
The goal is to find out how the patient contracted the virus and who else may be exposed, starting with testing the patient's family and employees at the Manhattan law firm where he worked, Lewis and Garbuz on 42nd Street. Prolonged contact with the patient is the concern, not those who may share public spaces in passing.
Home is the problem, where you're in constant, regular, intense contact with other people, breathing the same air, the same bodily fluids around. Like, that's the issue. Subway is the other extreme. Subway's not our problem right now. Home is our problem.
Officials say the novel coronavirus patient used Metro North Railroad to commute to the city. The state is working to determine the level of concern associated with that. Again, because the man worshipped here at Young Israel of New Rochelle, approximately 600 people who attended services here and special events here on the weekend of February 22nd have been told to self-quarantine until at least March 8th. Live in New Rochelle, Tony Aiello, CBS 2 News.